Would you consider yourself a Bitcoiner? Like, do you think that Bitcoin is the new digital gold, or do you have a little bit more of a moderate view on it, or what's your stance? Because I know that it's pretty varied nowadays. Like everyone's like one side or the other, and then if you do sit in the middle, then it's kind of an awkward position.
I guess I'm in that awkward position. So I've always considered gold, Bitcoin to be digital gold. In my view, I've never really, in the same way that you don't go to the store and make your purchases with gold, I wouldn't imagine that I would ever be buying my Starbucks coffee with Bitcoin. Primarily, one, because the volatility is just insane, and it is a store of value. In my mind, in the same way that I purchase ETFs or stocks, it's because I'm using that as a store of value, because I think that value will increase over time, and therefore, for purposes such as 401k, an investment, retirement, or purchasing of a house, would like to increase my net worth. And so I think that's how people kind of look at it. And so if you focus at just the end goal, which is I'm just looking for a store of value that will increase in price, and I'm, the counterparty risk I'm comfortable with, then I think Bitcoin's a great option. It's been stress tested now for over 10 years. It hasn't been hacked. And I think the underlying technology has proven itself to be, pretty sustainable for people to get in. And that's why you're seeing these large institutions like MicroStrategy, like Square, making large treasury plays in this space. However, I do think, to your earlier point, there needs to be a blockchain that also helps with purchases and transactions. And that, in my mind, is definitely Ethereum. I think I'm very excited to see some of the, competing blockchains that are coming out. So, as you mentioned, Polkadot, Cardano, there's Solana, there's Near, and it'll be interesting to see, primarily the biggest issue, which is price and speed. So can transactions happen in a faster way where, if Ethereum gets clogged, what do you do then? And your transactions don't go through, and cost. So what's crazy in my mind is that, let's say you pay for a transaction to happen. If the Ethereum network is clogged and your transaction doesn't go through, your gas fee does not get returned to you. And so, in those ways, I think right now that's definitely an obstacle for, larger adoption. And we've seen that as far back as CryptoKitties. And so
Right.
it's been a notable problem for a while.